Thank you, my people, for stopping by. I am Tutor In this channel, I solve mathematics questions. Different kinds of questions is what I solve. I explain math questions. I teach mathematics properly. That is what I do. Now, in today's class, we'll be taking Surds, and the question is already on the board. If 1 plus root 2 all over 1 minus root 2 is expressed in the form x plus y root 2, then that I should find the values of x and y. Now, the question, as it is given, I want you to watch and see how it can be solved quickly. In the next 2-3 minutes, we are done with the solution. Therefore, I have 1 plus root 2 all over 1 minus root 2. That is what I am given. But I want me to solve it such that I will get my answer to look like this: x plus y root 2. That is how my answer should be. Beautiful. Let's dive in. First and foremost, I will rationalize the Surd. Alright? But before I do that, remember I have made 4 videos on Surds alone. You can watch and see how that can be done. Alright? Then at the denominator, I am going to conjugate it. I'm going to conjugate it and use the conjugate value to multiply the Surd. And that becomes 1 plus root 2 all over 1 minus root 2. Conjugating the denominator, I will now have 1 plus root 2 all over 1 plus root 2. So I'm now using the conjugate Surd to multiply both the numerator and also the denominator. Alright? Now, diving in more, 1 times 1 will give me 1. 1 times root 2 will give me root 2. Also, root 2 times 1 is still going to give me root 2, and root 2 times root 2 will give me 2. And at the denominator, in my lesson 3 and 4, I explained how difference of two squares operates. Alright, you can see that it is difference of two squares. And what does it mean? Here I have 1 minus root 2, and here I have 1 plus root 2. And when it comes like that, what we need is just to do difference of two squares. And how is it done? You just square 1, okay? Find the square of 1, minus, you find the square of Surd 2, okay? And when that happens, my result is now going to be 1 plus 2 is going to be 3 plus root 2 times plus root 2 will give me 2 root 2. And at the denominator, what I will now have is 1 minus 2, because the square of 1 is 1 and the square of Surd 2 is equal to 2. Wonderful. There. We now have 3 plus 2 root 2 all over 1 minus 2 is going to give us just -1. We are done with the work. And finally, we want to put it to be like this. I can now write 3 all over minus 1 plus 2 root 2 all over minus 1. And dividing it, I'll have minus 3, then minus 2 root 2. If you look at it, you compare it to this expression plus y root 2. You can now agree with me that the value of x is minus 3 as they asked me. And the value of y, see it here, is also minus 2. And you can now see this irrational part, which is root 2. Alright, thank you for watching. Remember to give me thumbs up.
Na mbụ, agwara m mmadụ